Hathaway's a fucking babe. Oh my.
Yes. Oh yeah, don't.
That's my head. That's my head. Okay. I'm going.
Hold on. Let's see.
I got it. I'm just holding the door open. It's no problem.
Oh my god.
It keeps everything on.
Oh,
Dark Knight Rises.
You're recording?
Yeah, we're recording.
He's been recording.
Oh.
We just saw The Dark Knight Rises.
Holy Whoa!
I really wasn't expecting it to be as good as The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
I know.
Nor was I, really.
Oh my god.
I actually feel really bad saying this is
Hold
probably now my favorite Batman movie because I'm such a loyal Tim Burton fan and I love the first two Batman movies, so I feel kind of guilty, but oh my god!
Anne Hathaway is a babe. She's so beautiful and wonderful. If you ever see this, Anne Hathaway, I have a crush on you.
If I jerk you off, will I get rid of your boner?
I don't have a boner. I will become an actor, and I may be young, but I'm fresh.
Liar.
We'll date. I'll take you out to dinner if you're not married. I think you're married. I don't know. I'll take you out to dinner, and we'll eat food.
Also,
I'll take her out to dinner if she's married. It'll just be more clandestine.
Okay, we can be friends and go to dinner.
Right, and then Hathaway, if you're watching, you need to wear leather in all of your movies.
Friends.
Like, I don't care if it's like you're doing a voiceover for a kid's movie. You should wear leather in the recording booth.
And like glasses and stuff. And ears.
So yeah, we liked it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Where to start?
I think the place you got to start is the main villain.
Bane.
Yeah.
Bane.
That sounds a good start.
Bane was amazing.
Yes.
And
first
I have actually seen Nightfall, which is actually the string of comics where, you know, Bane was introduced and actually broke Batman's back.
I loved how they did that.
And this was actually surprisingly close to Bane, that storyline and Bane's backstory, considering.
Yeah. They got his backstory in like the one with George Clooney as Batman.
we're not talking about that.
No, this Bane is not
that
the
Bane
luchador
was,
with
like, laughable.
plastic tubing sticking out of his back.
Although that was the comic Bane during Nightfall, but yeah, this is a lot better. This is
more interesting.
The opening of this is very
similar. Tubing, but it was good too.
Shut up.
The opening of this is very similar to the opening of The Dark Knight, where it starts with some big caper being executed by the villain. And they both do an amazing job in characterizing the villain. You know, the Joker is just this pure chaos where everybody's killing everyone else and shit's going down that no one can predict, and it's just craziness. There's no plan and that's the Joker.
Also in both of them, like, you got like guys and they're like, oh, we're all working for this one guy, and then it turns out one of them is the bad guy that they're all working for.
Counterpoint to that, Bane is obviously a guy who is into control, into order, into balance.
He had a legitimate agenda,
and it ties well. His motivation actually does tie very well into, you know, the motivations of Ra's al Ghul, which is the first villain in Batman Begins.
Yeah, Bane comes in, they do his bit, and he's a chess player. Every last thing he does has a distinct purpose, and there is a clear end in mind, and it's radically different, but equally frightening and equally cool. I have to say, I'd have to give the slight edge to the Joker, because
he's the Joker.
Yeah, the character's more charismatic.
Joker's got showmanship, like... His whole thing's an act, you know. Joker,
blowing shit up, sticking his head out the window, laughing maniacally.
Yeah, wearing makeup just for the fun of it, you know.
Just for shits and
I can wear makeup. I can be a clown.
I do it too sometimes.
And Bane, he wears his mask because he has to.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
If he didn't, he'd just be a dude.
Yeah.
Well, if he didn't, he'd also be...
One thing
what she said.
It hurts him.
That's what she said.
I did like is they showed Bane shirtless, and he didn't have like a six-pack ab thing.
Yeah,
like he wasn't a well-defined dude. He was just pure
actually, I saw
muscle.
something interesting about that. The thing was, there's a distinct... hold on, let me give me a second.
Okay, continue, Brian.
It's like... It looks functional. Not
exactly.
It's like decoration.
Okay, there's Mr. Universe contest, which shows you how good you look. That's because they're in like the worst physical condition. They're dehydrated. They starve themselves. They aren't going to be able to do much in the way of actual physical activity.
You watch the World's Strongest Man competition, and they're barrels.
They look like Bane looks in this movie.
Like he has a beer gut and it's solid muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fucking
muscular
terrible.
beard.
This is why
gut.
from Full
It's
Metal
awesome.
Alchemist. I am such a nerd, but yes.
And he's
He is built
Dude
like a man that
fights
will
in this,
wrestle
and it's
bears
awesome.
on a mountain.
It's not even a mountain.
all
Just
right.
woke up and shook it.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Can we talk about Anne Hathaway?
Okay. Anne
Hathaway.
Hathaway.
Yes. Okay.
Shows up as a maid,
Control
steals a
yourself
pearl
a
necklace.
little
You're
bit.
like, yeah, she's obviously going to be Catwoman. You didn't already see the trailers.
And the posters.
No, like the way she, like her character is able to switch personalities to pretend to be someone else so perfectly, and then when she just transforms, it's so obvious and it's
Yeah.
so beautiful because she's like for the maid in the beginning, she's like Fluttershy, like straight up Fluttershy. She's shy, nervous, and then like Bruce Wayne's like, oh, you're a thief. She's like, oh, well then. And she like switches, and it's just so good.
And like
Actually,
Catwoman
you know what
herself
actually
is a great actress.
Remind me of Black Widow's character writing in
Black Widow's a
the
babe.
Avengers, really.
Black Widow's a babe too.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I knew you were going to say that.
They handled this really well.
Oh my God.
With her costume and everything. They-
And you're being the bigger pervert than I
yeah.
am.
How am I
she
being a
has
pervert?
she's got like a mask and she's got like cat
I have
ears,
yet
but
to
it's
mention her tits.
it's
You did
like
just
night
now.
vision
Yeah, or her
goggles
naked. I have not done
and
that
stuff
until
like
now.
that. That's like
But-
in
There's like a
parts
point in
and-
them, so when she flips them back, it looks like
and
cat ears. Like
you
when I
can-
saw the poster, I'm
Very
like,
functional.
those are terrible cat ears.
I like
But
it.
now I realize they're actually goggles. It's actually pretty cool.
You can see which costume they're referencing too with her goggles too.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, they're actually.
Commissioner Gordon was a pure badass
Oh
in
my
this.
god!
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was a badass in like Dark Knight.
No.
Holy shit! No.
That's one of the things that was so awesome about this is everybody got to be a badass.
Everyone was
Everyone had
bad.
their moment.
Even Alfred's just like, you know what? I'm sick of your bullshit,
Even
Bruce.
Fox.
Fuck you, Bruce. I'm out.
I mean,
Can we do a spoiler?
sure.
This is going to be a spoiler.
Can it be? No. Should we allow spoilers or no?
We normally
Let's
do.
hold it till late.
Okay, I'll give a spoiler at the end because I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt, his character, I can't remember his character's name, the cop,
Blake.
Blake.
Oh, the guy who's.
Yeah. He's awesome in this.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be awesome, but
Yeah.
spoilers.
It's hard to get into it, but he's the guy that like never gives up throughout the whole thing. He is in many ways the most admirable character in this movie.
Yeah, like he's got, at one point, he's trying to cross a bridge because like everything's been blocked off. These cops have been given orders that no one can go on either side of the bridge or else there's gonna be an explosion. And he's like, no, Batman's got this under control. I'm gonna take these small children to safety. These cops are shooting at him. The guy like orders,
he
like
just
shoot
keeps
at his
They're
feet.
shooting
He
at
just-
his feet,
he
something
just,
that
like,
usually
hands
makes
up,
people
walks
dance.
forward.
And he's like, nope.
And he's,
Please don't shoot me.
Guys, seriously, stop. This
Whatever.
is a stupid idea. And
yeah, you guys are being assholes.
And they blow the bridge, and then he gets pissed.
Deal.
He was so pissed.
Oh god, he was so magnificently pissed.
Oh my god, you thought he was gonna burst into flames. He was so pissed.
Like the whole theme of this movie was anger.
Well,
A lot of the
okay.
characters ended up getting really angry.
Now how about Batman?
well,
Batman.
I like what they did there. That
Yeah,
he's
they did a good job.
for 8 years without having the Batman to be Bruce Wayne just
I thought that was
disintegrates.
a bit
Yeah.
too long of a period of time, personally.
I know, like
I don't know. I thought they
hasn't-
got him into it pretty quick.
It hasn't really been 8 years since Dark Knight, though, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's
No,
why I think
it's been like
it wasn't
2
really
years or
as
3 years
too.
or something.
It wasn't long enough of a difference to me, or
I
rather,
think-
it was too long. Rather, I misspoke.
Well, I think they got him into it pretty quick. Because I mean,
But still, too
Essentially-
quick. You got into it too quick. In fact,
Yeah,
that's the whole
I
problem.
think
The
that
first
was-
part of the movie, it felt too rushed. If
I
anything.
can see that.
It's understandable considering how long it was, even with it
Yeah.
being rushed.
To be
but
fair though, you see the
still.
seasons change in the movie, so it's not really
Yeah,
that long.
that I
Yeah.
loved.
Like-
I loved that there's a superhero
2
movie where you
seasons is
actually feel time
yeah,
pass.
2
Yeah.
seasons is a long
That's
time
really cool.
actually to get back into gear because he's training every day.
I think
in
I
prison.
think
it didn't
the
feel
whole
like 5
thing
months,
about
though.
because
Even though
essentially
it felt
he's with Batman in hiding after the end of the Dark Knight. Bruce Wayne just becomes a recluse and never leaves the one wing of his
God.
mansion, and he's just his.
Maids are told, like, leave the tray on this tray of food
It's,
on a
I'm
table
trying
and
to
then leave
think
and lock
of
the door.
like a different character analogy to go off of.
He's Howard Hughes, but not quite that crazy.
But
Howard Hughes.
Yeah.
Like kind of like no. As much
Sorry,
as
not
Gran
ringing
Torino,
bells.
but less grumpy.
He was a.
You know.
You ever seen the movie The Aviator?
No, I
have
haven't.
not.
It's
Oh.
But either
it's a
way,
historical figure. He was an aviator from the
Yeah, he built a plane out of wood.
Essentially,
40s. He
it's
built
like
the Spruce Goose.
taking away an obsessed guy's obsession.
Yeah. There's always been that thing in the comics where what is Bruce Wayne without Batman? And this looked at that. And he's just a guy that never leaves his house. He didn't even...
It is a guy completely devoid of motivation.
And then...
He has become me.
Yeah, he's throwing parties
But
at his house,
worse.
not showing up to the parties.
And that's saying something.
Bruce Wayne becomes
Because I'm a
Tumblr.
lazy fucking guy.
Bruce Wayne becomes people on Tumblr. Never leaving their house. You become
Because
Tumblr
people on
users.
Tumblr with...
And then when someone gives him the opportunity to be Batman again, someone comes and says, please be Batman, he's right there.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's-
god.
He just jumps at the chance.
Well, I might as
I
well.
think
be
that
Batman.
works. I think
It's like
taking into account the time constraints you had, that's the best possible way you could have done it,
Like,
and it made sense for the character.
It's like take Kel's orange soda away for a couple of years and then give it back to him.
Give who soda?
Kel.
Kel from Kenan and Kel.
It's like take that away and then give it back to him. It's like,
Oh god, late 90s.
oh dude, that was
I didn't remember that very well.
Okay, but what else should we
Anne
address?
Hathaway.
It's
Anne
just
Hathaway's
there's
tight
just
ass.
so much.
I don't have it
here.
down.
It's hard to
It was an almost
get into
3-hour movie. It's
without
hard to get
giving
into
away
all
too
of
much plot stuff.
Yeah,
the
but
plot.
it's just circulated back into the first one pretty
Yeah,
well.
it brings up a lot of stuff from the previous movies.
Yeah.
It's just
Hell, it brought back Liam Neeson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it brings
just a
brings
beautiful
back
trilogy.
it brought back a bit from the first movie that I didn't like, and it made me love it. The bit in the first movie when his father says to him, why do we fall, Bruce?
Oh, I thought you meant
So we
like
can learn
with,
to pick ourselves back
Thanos
up.
revealing who the mercenary
And I thought in the first movie with that, in the first movie, I thought that was like really obvious. I thought that was really,
unnecessary.
it was very not subtle.
Heavy-handed.
It was, yeah. And
But-
it came in this, and now it's awesome.
This shows that Christopher Nolan clearly thought ahead and planned the whole trilogy out
So-
as a single script
Quality,
in
man.
3 parts.
Quality. And that's where I can see critics
Because-
arguing that they confirmed the Spider-Man movies, the trilogy, like where they go, that's like taken away of quality, maybe. Because I actually saw the Spider-Man movie again, and it wasn't as good as the first time.
Yeah, but
Well, that's any movie, really.
Yeah.
this is really unique. You don't really see trilogies that are... This was meant to be a trilogy. This was clearly written.
Yeah, it's
As a
rare
trilogy.
to see a trilogy where each movie gets better,
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
but
Definitely. Like, even
This
the original
is-
Star Wars movies.
I have
I
difficulty
think-
saying that this is better than The Dark Knight. I need to live with it a little bit, because that's
I think
Yeah.
the
the
high
Time
watermark
to
for
sink in.
last
superhero
trilogy
movies
we've
for
seen
me.
that the movies got better was clearly episodes 1, 2, and 3. I'm just kidding.
Actually, they did get better, because 1 fucking sucked.
Hey, Darth Maul was pretty badass.
Yeah,
2 was
you gotta admit
okay.
Darth Maul was awesome.
3 was pretty good.
I don't know. They got decreasingly
I mean, I'll enjoy like
less Jar Jar
Anakin
Binks.
killing all the kids. I enjoy that scene.
And now everyone's just gonna who sees this just gonna post, what the fuck is wrong with her? She likes Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar's-
Yeah, well, fuck you.
Do you know what Deadpool did because of Jar Jar Binks? He shot one of the pilots for liking Jar Jar Binks. And he pointed the gun at the other one and saying, Jar Jar Binks is an abomination. And he said it over and over so he didn't get shot.
Jar Jar Binks is the ultimate evil because he gave power to the guy that become
Deadpool
Emperor
hates
Palpatine.
Jar Jar Binks.
Deadpool, but Jar Jar's the ultimate evil because he knew. Yeah, wait, we're getting way off track.
What we're saying is Jar Jar Binks has a cameo in this movie.
Yeah, obviously. Deadpool masturbates.
He comes flying in on an X-Wing and just blasts Bane with his lasers.
Oh my
And then he
god.
falls off because he's Jar Jar Binks.
And Deadpool blows his brains out.
Then Bane snaps his neck. I like that he did that. That's my favorite way to see people die. Is just
And he doesn't do it the cliche movie way. He legitimately
Yeah.
just like
he takes it just like a little doll and goes, hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Even in a crowd of people where I'm like, he's gonna shoot him and it's gonna be gory and everybody's gonna scream. But no, just, oh, thank you for telling us that, Doctor.
This had like, this movie had everything I was hoping it would have.
I know.
And consistently maintained tension throughout the whole
Oh
thing.
my god.
Going into the climactic confrontation, I was just
At the football stadium scene, where you seen the previews during the whole thing, I was just because should we say?
it's in the trailer,
Yeah.
so we can.
No, like there's a scene where the kid's singing the national anthem, and there's no other sound. It's just that kid
They catch
singing the
people.
national anthem.
Except for Bane saying,
yeah,
that's a beautiful
Bane
voice.
just comes up and says, "What a lovely voice."
Yeah,
And you're
Bane's just like chilling in like the tunnel that the
you're
players,
just
football
kind of
players
like,
are.
no, is he going to?
It's a beautiful
with the kid
voice.
there, and then he lets the kid finish.
Yeah.
And I honestly think that was respected. Like,
Yeah.
there's obviously some symbology there.
Yeah.
I just can't like put
It's
words out.
Symbolism.
I think it
Symbolism.
showed
There
that
we go.
Bane really had appreciation for something
Well,
like
he-
that.
Well, for one
had
thing, they
patriotism.
show that Bane likes children.
Yeah.
Oh, he liked the kid singing. He said
Yeah.
he enjoyed the voice.
Again,
no, the
not
only
like
thing,
a
the
bad
only
way,
positive
but-
things, the only the only
Oh, yeah.
kind things they show him doing throughout the entire movie are for children.
That's
Yeah.
true, because children are the future.
And for another reason, which is spoilers.
Murderers.
Yeah.
But
The twist I never saw coming.
I loved
I
loved
kinda
that
saw
scene.
it coming.
I loved that scene with the detonator.
Well, should we? Okay.
Okay.
No, I'm
Warning.
not getting into it. I'm not saying what it is. I'm just saying when he was standing there, because we just mentioned it, standing there with the detonator, and you just saw all the parts of it come together.
oh
And
my-
it's just like, because I didn't see it coming. And then when it happened, I was like, oh my god, that makes perfect sense. Oh, that's a brilliant plan.
And in line with the comics.
Oh.
just dual. It's like it plays off Bane as a physical powerhouse who's highly intelligent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Like in the comics.
he's the Bane of Batman.
You can make the argument that he's Batman's most dangerous villain.
He is, because
I think it's the Riddler, but you can make that argument.
well, you can make
No,
the
I
argument-
legitimately think it's the Riddler. I'm not joking. Yes.
Why?
Because he's the only villain that's smarter than Batman.
That's true.
He knows who Batman is. If he wanted to, he could just walk up to Bruce Wayne in the middle of like a fundraiser and just bang. You know,
Yeah, but
it's just because he wants to
that's
play the
not
game
the Riddler
that Batman's
style.
not
yeah,
dead.
it's because he's got a game. It's like the Joker. If the Joker's
Then
gonna
again,
find
the
out,
Riddler
he's gonna
had
do
to
it.
use a Lazarus pin in order to figure that out. Then again, mind expanding chemicals, that kind of
Oh my
thing.
God.
Apparently, they do expand your mind.
Like, I honestly think Batman.
It helps you deduce the identity of secret.
I honestly think
secret identity.
Batman has some of the most dangerous villains.
So,
Yeah.
supervillains of the world. If you're trying to figure out who the masked man stopping your plans is, do a lot of acid.
What are you ranting about?
I
Comic
did
book
think
stuff.
this is there. The one bit about this I found kind of, I don't know, weak, silly, is that, as we said, Bruce Wayne becomes like a shut-in in his house.
Mm-hmm.
Then he starts going out and doing stuff like the exact same time Batman shows up again. You know?
And no one
And
connects the dots.
It's like in Superman Returns when Clark Kent's been away for the exact number of years Superman has been away. Then the day he shows up is the day Superman comes
Well, we
back.
obviously know the real reason why he decided to not become a recluse.
Anne Hathaway.
Damn right!
But
Holy
it's
shit,
like
that
the
ass
same-
is out there.
I would assume that he
need
actually
that.
spent some time as Bruce Wayne to try and dissuade some suspicion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they don't explicitly
Show
say
it.
that. It's the same as Batman Begins, when Bruce Wayne's been away from Gotham forever
Anne
for
Hathaway's
7
in
or
my
8
mind.
years or whatever it was, comes back, and like within the year Batman shows up.
Anne Hathaway's on my mind right now.
We know.
Not naked. Seriously, not naked. Just like legitimately in a dress at dinner. And we're eating. And it's really nice food.
But it's a really tight dress, isn't it?
No, it's actually a nice flowing dress. It's not too revealing. It's got a nice strap going down. Kind
it
of like
leaves to the
Except that it's
imagination.
made out of plastic wrap.
What?
Except that it's made out of plastic
No,
wrap.
it's made. I'm trying to think. No, I don't
Whipped
like
cream.
Nylon.
No, it's made out of satin because satin is a beautiful material. It feels so nice. I don't like velvet. And we're sitting, and she's happy enjoying her dinner. I'm like, oh my god, you're eating your. Well, I'm not like that. That's how I am right now. In my mind, I'm like,
Oh, you're eating.
I'm small and cool. no in my mind right now. Right now, no. Oh my god.
As opposed to creepy.
I'm not being creepy. I'm not talking about her naked.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Now you are.
Just did.
Well, yeah, because I'm proving.
You're not being overtly creepy, but you're still.
I'm not thinking about you naked. I'm thinking about you in a nice outfit at a nice restaurant with good food that gives quantity and quality, not any of that shit stuff that gives you like I remember having lamb chops one time and they gave me like 2 lamb chops and it was like $50. I was like, dude, fuck you guys. This shit's not worth
Yeah,
it.
like the $70
Okay.
they're like that big. Off topic again.
Yeah.
No, she's completely on topic. She's in the movie.
Okay. Fucking awesome. Go
Yeah.
see it.
I
So let's get into the spoiler stuff we want to
Okay,
talk
real
about.
quick. Real quick. Who thought it was better than the Avengers?
I did.
I did.
Different as night and day.
Yeah, it's
It's
different.
apples and oranges.
Yes.
But I prefer this. They're
Yeah,
both very high quality. I prefer this.
One is a well-made candy, and another
Both
is
are
a
well-made.
nutritious, delicious meal.
One is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, one is Sour Patch Kids.
Reese's
love
peanut
those.
butter cups.
What?
They're better. By a large margin.
They're
Oh,
the only
thing full
candy
of
I
sour
like.
stuff you can eat at the end.
Like they're only the Dark Knight's Reese's and the Avengers is because analogy, different colors, different things.
Yeah, it's bright and colorful and sweet.
okay.
Look how smart I am, but not really.
Good job.
I'm so
Okay.
clever. Spoilers, real quick.
Like, I have a hard time committing
Real
saying that
quick,
this
can
is
I get
better
my
'cause
spoiler out of the
each
way?
Marvel.
Can I get my spoiler out of the way?
Sure.
Oh my gosh, Lee Collin and Bruce Wayne get together! I ship it! Okay, I'm done.
What?
I ship
Okay,
it.
my absolute favorite spoiler, the super awesome badass cop that like goes up to Bruce Wayne. He's like, "Yeah, I know that you're Batman because I saw that face." What? You okay?
Yeah,
There's a
Sorry.
spider.
Oh, okay.
It's
But
a rainbow clown.
like he goes to like pick something up and says his name. It's like, "Oh, we don't have anything." He's like, "Here, try my legal name." Hands a card to this woman. And she's like, "Oh, okay." And hands his bag like, "You should use your name. I like it. Yeah, Robin."
And you're like,
Yeah.
oh shit!
and what he gets is the GPS coordinates of the Batcave, and
Yes.
And
Yes.
Alfred gets the happy ending.
yeah,
Yes.
I was
gets-
gonna say no, he doesn't. But then
He
I
gets his
remember.
dream that he's always wanted to see.
that
Yeah.
when he was at the graves. Okay,
was-
spoilers.
Yeah.
Big spoiler. Batman dies, or at least appears to,
Yeah.
briefly. And the scene when he's at the graves.
We all know he's
Yeah.
coming
Talking
back.
to
It's a-
Tom and
it's a
Martha
summer
Wayne.
blockbuster.
That was like,
Yeah, he's
oh,
I don't know why I didn't cry. I feel
was
bad for not
heartbreaking.
crying.
I didn't cry because I knew he didn't die.
Well,
honestly,
That's how I knew. I knew
Alfred.
this is a Hollywood
No,
blockbuster.
not Bruce Wayne being allegedly dead. Alfred talking to Bruce's dead parents
Yeah,
saying,
Alfred's
I
pain.
failed you. I promised that I would take care of him, but I failed you. Now my voice is cracking. Now I'm
Oh.
crying. Okay. That part.
I didn't get that part.
No, but I honestly, part of me thinks it would have been cool if he did die and stayed dead. It'd been like,
I think everyone just wanted to see Bruce Wayne have a happy ending.
Yeah.
Which-
he does deserve
Bruce
it. though.
Wayne from the comics, no way he could live like that for a long time.
No. But it's the end of his trilogy, so give him
Yeah.
a happy
Yeah.
ending. Make
Although
him
they
bang,
are
sleep.
supposed to be making a
Robin?
no, they're supposed to be making a Justice League movie.
Yeah, which he's gonna be in it.
Christian Bale might come back for that.
No, I hope
Not
so.
Christian Bale.
I really hope so though, because Christian Bale is a really good Batman.
Yeah, I think he's.
Still
I'm
prefer
with
Michael Keaton.
him or Michael
except
Keaton.
for this.
I like that.
No,
I think
it
that
works. It works.
I'm Batman.
Because the way I look at it, just logically.
Okay, maybe not a little bit more subtle, not as
Yeah.
this.
Well, the way I look at it is that
This.
as
I'm
Bruce
going to
Wayne, he
save
has to have like one of the most recognizable voices in Gotham.
Yeah.
So he has to disguise it, and he doesn't wear anything over his mouth, so he can't use like technology to do it. So he's just got to do, and talking gruff like that.
He
Works.
overdoes it though. Because you just feel like
It doesn't feel
he's
as
gonna like
bad in this movie. I think he's learned over
Yeah.
the course of the movies to tone it down more and more.
just kind of
until
like
it's
watch it
less,
and
Like comparison of the films.
like you're like watching
first
it
of all,
in the back of your mind. You're like, well, he's gonna be discovered because he's gonna have this massive sore throat tomorrow and not be able to talk at a big conference, and everybody knows Batman was out saving the world earlier.
The
Batman doesn't really talk all that much.
there's one thing about the ending that kind of I felt was like a plot hole, or kind of bothered me a bit. He gives the Batcave to Robin. Who's going to train Robin to be Batman?
He probably will come back. He's probably just on vacation with
Yeah.
with Celine. Who knows?
Maybe.
Gonna come
Well,
back
at
with
the same
like
time,
question
though,
marks, glasses as a disguise.
Well, he's dead in Gotham.
I know.
You know,
That's
so
why he's gonna
Robin's-
come back in disguise.
Well, I mean, he's already capable. So
Yeah, he can fight like a cop, but he can't fight like Batman.
well, maybe he's gonna learn the hard way.
Yeah, maybe he left him like bunch of like videos or training manuals or something.
Okay, that'd be
but-
kind of creepy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I do like how he like just you need to wear a mask. Like, I'm not afraid of these guys. No, it's for the people you love. And you're just like he's gonna be a superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
He was training
yeah.
him.
a bit. Yeah.
I actually
Okay.
kind of figured if he wasn't gonna turn out to be Robin, he would turn out to be the kid from
Well,
Batman
the thing
Beyond.
is, it shows that he had to, since. Okay, he's gone for that long, comes back for one day, just long enough to save everybody. He must have changed his will before he lost to Bane. Before he got his ass kicked by Bane. So he had decided at that point that this guy was going to take over for him. So yeah.
But
Oh, you forgot the biggest spoiler of all.
Oh, the big
Talia.
the
Let's
twist
just get
that
a
none of
wondering-
us saw coming.
This isn't it. That was the thing that surprised me most. No wait.
Yeah, I thought that would have. I didn't.
And up until that point, they were alluding to the fact that Bane was Ra's al Ghul's son, which is not how it is in the comics
Yeah,
at
but
all.
you could change it for a movie.
True,
you know?
Yeah.
right. Of course,
There are
just
people like me who haven't
tie
read the
things from one
comics.
to the other. But then, you know what? It was not the fireplace scene. It was the part where my family was not always very rich, and I was like,
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
it hit me once.
Talia.
they did a really good job of holding
No,
that
it
back.
couldn't be.
Because I thought she might show up, but I thought if she did, I would have heard about it. You know, it would have gotten out somewhere.
see, like
Yeah.
it didn't hit me until they banged. Until like, wait a second, Bane used as a female. Oh fuck.
That's me too.
So
And then just the reveal of it was like,
yeah. She did say that she was poor, and they did show that she had a scar on her back, but somehow it didn't make me think like she's evil when they showed like because he's like running his finger along this
Alright, guys, it's-
big triangular scar on her
I
back.
think we should wrap this up. It's
All right.
almost 4.
"Aw, come on,
fucking awesome.
Yeah, go see
Go
it.
see
fucking
it.
awesome.
It's amazing.
You can already
See it a
the
lot.
theater we went to was sold out. So in the box office, it did better than the Avengers.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
did.
I
Yeah.
think that might be because people knew this was like the last one.
Well,
that's
yeah,
what really
it's
Yeah.
they want
It's
to
the
see
end
the
to a really
ending.
good trilogy. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
A really
Which
good,
I hope they
a
pick it
really
up. I hope
good-
another
Yeah.
like really good director picks it up with Robin.
yeah,
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
That would
I
be
would
cool.
I would love to see that.
I would
Actually-
love a Robin movie.
like I'm not a big
Or-
Robin fan. I never
Fuck,
was.
Superman.
The Superman trailer. I want to talk about that for a second.
I don't like Superman.
I was going into this. I was really worried that they were going to do the same thing with Superman that they did with the Dark Knight movies, which is make it dark and gritty and realistic.
Which is not
Because-
Superman at all.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
perfect for a Batman movie. Totally wrong for a Superman movie.
Yeah.
The old movies got the tone just spot on. They went with the realistic, Superman with self-doubt. Superman doesn't have any fucking self-doubt.
Well, he does, but not in that kind of a
when
way.
they started it
But-
off, it was like on an ocean, so I was hoping it'd be
His
the Aquaman
self-doubt
movie.
is based on not on if he's good enough. It's based on is he too good? Does he feel if he feels like kind of like sometimes he feels like
Let's
a
just agree
god.
Superman is a
He
stupid
wants to know
asshole.
how much
Fuck
he
him.
wants
Love
to,
Superman.
or how much he
hate Superman.
should help humanity,
Let's talk about the
or
better
just let
trailer,
them help themselves.
which is The Hobbit.
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 Yeah.
That
Hobbit.
looks amazing.
I
Ian
almost-
McKellen is still Gandalf. They got Martin Freeman as Bilbo.
Perfect casting.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful. And the dwarf singing.
Yeah.
That was amazing. And
I actually was raised on the little video
Animated?
cassette recordings of the Hobbits. The song was different, but
it was still beautiful.
I know.
And they still got Gollum as the same, which is brilliant.
Yes.
And the
Yes.
scenery looks so magnificent.
It looks
Yeah.
so good.
Yes.
All right.
Anne Hathaway, come
So-
see the movie with me. Come see
Awesome.
Hobbit with me.
Yes. But
Yes.
keep in mind, as long as you knew The Dark Knight was long, Dark Knight Rises almost 3 hours long.
Yeah.
It was either way. It's
Set
worth it.
aside an
it's worth it.
afternoon.
Good.
Beautiful.
It's not-
Yeah, go to the
It's like-
bathroom before you see it.
It's like The Lord of the Rings. It's long, but totally worth it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think like almost like
This is like
more than
this
halfway through the movie. I was just sitting there like,
Lord of the Rings.
it's been we've been here in a while, haven't we?
Literally. Yeah.
All right.
Like you said, it's almost 4.
Go see it.
Later.
Great movie. See you
Bye.
guys.
Bye.